up, Goddess Gang, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with another pick a card for you guys, and you guys actually voted for this one. So this one is going to be all about who is secretly obsessed with you and who has been secretly watching your social media. Keep in mind, if you feel drawn to more than one pile, then you most likely have more than one person who is secretly obsessed with you and or keeping tabs on you from afar. Before we get started, be sure to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community that I have created. It is on Facebook, so be sure to check it out if you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube. Also, be sure to like and follow my blog page on there as well. Don't forget to check out all of my handmade crystal bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I offer free shipping anywhere in the United States, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. You guys voted to see me make the romance and love attraction bracelet, so pretty soon I will be uploading a video of me actually making that bracelet. I haven't fully figured out how I'm gonna do that one yet, just because it's the first kind of video I've ever made that's like that, but I will figure it out, so be on the lookout for that. It should be coming sometime this week. And if you are feeling generous and would like to make a donation to my channel to keep it growing, my Cash App is available down below. And with all of that being said, we are going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with Awakening, group number 2 with Pillar of Light, group number 3 with Akasha, and group number 4 with Mirror. So go on ahead and take a minute to choose the pile that you feel most drawn to. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose group number 1 with Awakening. And the bottom of the card says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, or integration. So I definitely feel like this is somebody who you spark awakening within them, and I feel like the same goes for you. They'll spark like an awakening in you. I definitely feel like this is a relationship of like transforming, evolving, and evolution. So we're gonna get into more of that in a minute, but just so that we can kind of identify who this person is, we start off with the Page of Air. So this leads me to believe that this person could possibly be on the younger side, and I say that because we have 2 page cards, so this person could be younger than you, or maybe a little bit more young-minded than you are. I feel like you guys are a little bit more mature, more logical, more evolved. This could possibly even be you as well. But with this card, I definitely feel like this person is somebody who has been through a lot of setbacks, okay? They've been through a lot of setbacks, especially in terms of relationships, and I feel like they may not be 100% happy with where they are in life. This may or may not be something that they're open to sharing with other people, but I'm definitely feeling like this person may not necessarily be happy with where they are in life, or they may not have been happy in the past with where they were, especially in regards to their relationship. So this person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but I definitely feel some air energy, meaning this person is in their head a lot about you. And then we have the Release card. So this is Scorpio energy. So I definitely feel like this person has been through some intense transformation lately. And for a lot of you, I do feel like this is something that you've been through as well. I feel like this person has recently walked away from something, because we have the 8 of Water right beside it. And this card is all about walking away from something, releasing something, wanting to move on to something. And I definitely feel like when this person sees you, it kind of really sparks those feelings of wanting to move on, wanting to move into something better, especially in terms of relationships. I feel like this person really does think highly of you, and they definitely think you're somebody that they could really move into something with and build with. But I do feel strongly as well that this is not something that this person is willing to reveal, at least not yet. But I definitely feel like there is some type of psychic connection between the 2 of you. Like, you guys might communicate with one another in dreams, you might visit one another in dreams. So if you know of somebody who is continuously popping up in your dreams, this could very well be a sign that this is this person. So we have the Page of Water here, and this is about somebody new coming into your life. This could also be an indication that maybe this person has not made themselves known to you yet, or this person is trying to be a little bit low-key about their feelings for you and the way that they see you. But I definitely am getting the vibe that this relationship has a very telepathic connection, whether you may be aware of it or not. Keep in mind that this is a timeless reading, so this could even possibly be somebody who hasn't even come into your life yet, but that's just putting that out there. Next, we have the Magician. This leads me to believe that this is somebody who is very, very powerful. This person is a very, very powerful manifester. If they want something, they are very successful in getting it, basically, because we have the Chariot. This is an indication of a lot of success. I also feel strongly that this person could possibly be like a business owner. They could be very successful in terms of making their money on their own by themselves. Like, they're very independent. I do feel like this person is very, very independent. I also get the vibe that in the past they weren't very independent. I feel like they were very codependent within their relationships, or I feel like maybe I'm getting a vibe of them having somebody around them who really sucked the life out of them. And I feel like because of that, they might be a little bit scared to really move forward in a relationship and make their feelings fully be known to you. However, this person is very, very successful. I feel like they are overall pretty self-focused with where they are right now. But when it comes to you, I feel like you spark feelings within them that they may have never felt before, or they may not have felt in a very, very long time. And I do feel very strongly that this person does keep tabs on you on your social media. Obviously, some of you may not have social media. For those of you who don't, I feel like this person just kind of watches you from afar, or they may ask other people about you. I also feel very strongly that the two of you may have mutual friends. And they may talk to them about you. And like I said, this may not be right now, because some of you may be like, well, I don't really have friends. I do feel strongly that maybe some of the people who chose this pile are to themselves, but I definitely feel like there are some mutual relationships, some mutual connections here with this person. And this person, I'm getting the vibe that they're very, very creative. They're a very, very creative person when it comes to how they make their money, because we have the Ace of Earth. Oh, also, this is an indication that maybe this person might work with you, or if you end up getting a new job soon, or if you're looking for a new job, that is where this relationship could spark here with this Ace of Earth. Okay, and with the Four of Fire, this kind of leads me to believe that maybe you guys will collaborate with one another, or this person possibly envisions building a home with you. And this is confirmed by the Ten of Water. This person definitely does want to build a home. This is the end goal for this person, and this person sees great potential in you. Like, this person really does want to be happy with you. This person really does want to manifest a happy life with you. Whether or not you feel the same is completely up to you. Some of you may know who this person is. Some of you may not have met this person yet. And others of you may have met this person, but you just don't yet know exactly who it is, or that they have these feelings for you, that they are pretty much obsessed with you, that they think about you, every single day, a couple times throughout the day, and I feel like this person, they don't want to come on too strong, but their feelings for you are very, very strong. Okay, so yeah, so to recap on who this person is, this is somebody who's very, very successful, somebody who's very, very creative, somebody who's definitely been through a lot, been through some very, very intense transformations, somebody who has not had the best of luck in previous relationships. I'm definitely getting a vibe that they were with people in the past who would just kind of suck the life out of them, or would take and never really fully give. And I feel like this may have put some fear into this person, making them feel as though if they put themselves out there, if they tell you how they feel, if they give themselves to you, that you could possibly end up being that same kind of person. But at the same time, they think very, very highly of you, and they see great potential in you. And I feel like you spark feelings within them that they have not necessarily found within a long time. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a lot of that. Also, I was supposed to put this out. Let me see if I could reach this. I was supposed to put this out, but I forgot, and I normally don't do this, but I noticed when I was pulling these cards that the back of the deck energy was the Two of Water. This leads me to believe that this is a fated connection. For some of you, this is somebody that you guys could have dated in the past, and there could be some type of reconciliation coming forward. Some of you may want that, some of you may not. It's up to you whether you accept it. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to tell you how it is, okay? Others of you, I feel like this could be like a twin flame relationship or a soulmate relationship, because I am getting a lot of push and pull, but I do feel very strongly that this is a fated connection. You guys were meant to connect somehow, and I feel like the purpose of this connection is to awaken you and to kind of teach you, and vice versa, to awaken them and sort of teach them, okay? And some people, how do I say this? some of y'all may be able to handle this, and some of y'all may not be able to handle this. There's very much a runner-chaser dynamic here, which we're about to get into right now. So we got some love oracle cards that I pulled for a little bit of extra information. So we have not today. This is about somebody. You see how this person is like holding the phone away, like they're holding the phone like way out here. I know my light is like really bright, so you probably can't see it, but yeah, they're holding the phone away. They don't want to talk. Okay, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about their experiences. They don't want to deal with the pain that they're feeling. They don't want to deal with their emotions. They don't want to talk about it. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person could be somebody who is feeling these things but are very avoidant of actually, how do I say, they're very avoidant of actually confronting their feelings, talking about it, being open about it. And this is confirmed with the runner card. So I do feel very, very strongly that this person is afraid of intimacy. They're afraid of emotional intimacy because when they were open to it, they ended up getting hurt, or they ended up in a situation where somebody took advantage of that emotional intimacy. Somebody took advantage of that openness, okay? And then we have the chaser. So I feel with this person has experienced being the runner and being the chaser. This person has experienced chasing love and also running from love, basically. This person has experienced wanting somebody who has, you know, ran from them, and has experienced chasing somebody who, or you know what I'm trying to say. Also, I get the feeling that in this connection, there is a high possibility that they may run from you, or that they may chase you. This can go either way. It just depends on the role that you play. If you feel like you're the type of person you're constantly chasing, then you might be the one chasing them. But if you're the person that is deathly afraid of intimacy, they could possibly end up being the one chasing you. Hence, you know, this is a who is obsessed with me video, and this person is clearly obsessed with you, whether they make it known or not. So they could be the one to chase you. It just really depends. But there is a runner chaser dynamic here. This is very, very common in karmic relationships as well as twin flame relationships. It just depends on which one you feel like you resonate with more, okay? Next, we have Girl with the Snake and Golden Mirror. Both of these cards are about one-sided relationships in which an empath is dealing with a narcissist, relationships in which there are love bombing, hence the chaser. The chaser is typically the person that love bombs, that just aggressively throws their love at somebody, pours their love into an open vessel until they have nothing left. I do feel strongly that this is something that this person has experienced, okay? And this is what leads them to run away from love. Or this could be something that you've experienced. This is something that leads you to run away from love, or to run away from a relationship that involves very, very intense feelings, okay? So that's a thing, y'all. That's a thing. Next, we have Lightning and Boat. So Lightning kind of reminds me of the Tower card. This is like big news, something very, very shocking that leads to change. And with the Boat, this is about moving away from something. And this kind of reminds me of the Eight of Water that I pulled right here in this top row, which is all about moving away from something, sailing away from what you no longer need, okay? So I'm definitely getting that this is somebody who has moved away from something recently. Also, there is a possibility that they could be feeling this way about you, but they might, you know, move away from you because they don't want you to see how they feel. And that's just kind of how I see it. And this could also be you. Maybe you're moving away from them because, you know, you don't want a relationship that intense, because this is a very, very intense connection. And I do feel like the purpose of this relationship is to spark awakening. But the thing is, not everybody is ready for something this intense. So it's really up to you what you want to do. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Next, we have Healing Heart. Okay, so I do feel like this relationship, this connection is definitely going to spark a lot of healing. I definitely feel like this person is also going to be in a place of healing, for sure. Maybe when you meet them, or maybe when you discover the way that they feel about you. It really depends. This situation, this pile is very, very variant. All situations are not going to be the same, but I definitely feel like this is just saying that your person is definitely in a place of healing, the person that is secretly obsessed with you. Next, we have Girl Talk. Okay, so this leads me to believe that this could possibly be somebody in your social circle, or that you guys have mutual friends together. So however that, you know, resonates with you. But yeah, this is definitely a card of kind of enjoying being single, kind of trying to find your happiness, really putting yourself out there again, that type of energy. So this energy could be kind of interpreted as a very all over the place kind of energy, this person, but these are just telltale signs so that you know who this person is. That's the whole purpose of this reading. And next we have Paradise, which kind of reminds me of this Ten of Water, which is, you know, being really, really happy, not really wanting for anything, having everything that you need, really enjoying each other's company, becoming one with one another, especially in a twin flame or soulmate relationship. Like I said, whichever one you feel like you resonate with. And I do feel like this is kind of the end goal for this person. Even if this isn't something they make known, I do feel like this is something that they actually want with you. They want to build a family with you. They want to build a home with you. The Four of Fire is ultimately about building a home, creating a home, possibly even collaborating on something beautiful. We also have two 4 cards and an 8 cards. So I definitely feel like you guys might be seeing a lot of 444. If you guys are seeing a lot of 444, this is confirmation for you guys. If you're seeing a lot of 8s, I feel like this is a reminder for you guys to really step into your power, to become aware of what it is that you want, and decide whether or not this is something that you want. Because some of you may return the same feelings for this person, others of you may not. Like I said, situation is very, very variant, but this is the person that is secretly obsessed with you and most likely watching you on your social media or watching you from afar. So I genuinely hope this resonated for you. Please be sure to comment down below to let me know how you felt about this reading and what you thought of it. Also, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel for future readings, check out my bracelets on Etsy if you have not already, and join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community if you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose group number 2 with the Pillar of Light. And the bottom of the card says your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay, so who is secretly obsessed with you? I definitely feel like this is somebody that you are going to evolve with. I see both of you in a very, very low place or having been in a very low place in your past. So I definitely feel very strongly that this is somebody that you're going to really evolve with. I definitely think that there's a connection here. So, you might be able to tell who this person is because oftentimes this person may seem very overworked. They may seem very, very stressed out, okay? And it does appear that they might have some toxic, some toxic patterns in regards to like coping mechanisms and stuff like that. And I say this because it's followed by the Devil card in the reverse, which is all about addiction, you know, our more toxic energy, possibly like our shadow side, that type of energy. So this card is in the reverse though, so I do feel like this is something that they have worked through or are actively working through. They're actively working through some really difficult coping mechanisms, and I feel like in the past they've dealt with a lot of disappointment as well, because we have the Five of Water in the reverse, and this is all about like disappointment, not necessarily getting what it is that you wanted out of a situation or what you had hoped out of a situation, but because this is in the reverse, since both of these cards, the Devil and the Five of Waters in the reverse, I definitely feel like this is something that they have actively worked through. And I'm getting like a lot of stress here with this Ten of Fire energy, so I definitely feel like they've dealt with a lot of stress and possibly fears around maybe not having enough, not being enough, and like they had this really unhealthy pattern of just getting in their head a lot, and like maybe they wanted to really shut that down because they were missing out on their life. So you may or may not know who this person already is. Like I said in the previous reading that I did, it's possible for some of you, since this is a timeless reading, you may not have met this person yet, but for the vast majority of you, I do feel like you'll have an idea of who this person is, because this person is extremely overworked. And with the Seven of Water here, this is an energy of being in your head a lot, but this is like daydreaming, but unhealthy daydreaming. It's like you've sort of created your own little world for yourself to reside in so that you can feel comfortable. And this can lead to a lot of emotional instability. And when people deal with a lot of emotional instability, it leads them to kind of turn to those destructive patterns where they're trying to escape. And I definitely feel like this is the type of person that would like to escape when things get a little bit too intense or things get a little bit too heated for them. It's like they resort back to this Devil and Five of Cups energy, which is like they might try to kind of numb themselves a little bit, or just try to kind of escape from the situation and sort of create their own reality reality where they don't have to deal with this stuff. So if it sounds familiar, then I think you got your person, okay? So, but this is definitely something that this person is in the process of evolving from. And I can definitely tell you that because we have the balance card. So this person is really trying to balance their feelings. So very strong Libra energy, Capricorn energy. If this person is a Capricorn, this person is like extremely stressed. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising. I have a Capricorn moon and I know I can stress out sometimes, like really stress out, and I feel really overwhelmed, you know. And if this person is a Libra, they're really just trying to balance things out. But even if they're not either one of these signs, like, I'm definitely getting that this person is really trying to balance their life. They're trying to balance out their emotions. They're trying to balance out themselves so they can kind of, you know, sort through how they feel and stop escaping from, you know, their experiences in their past. And what I see here is I see them moving away from these toxic patterns with the 6 of air. This person could be an air sign. So we have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Strong Aquarius energy coming through because we do have the star, which we'll get into in a minute. But this person is definitely trying to see the best in the situation, and I see them actually moving away from what is no longer serving them and moving away from these toxic patterns that are just not working for them anymore. Because if you see, like, this unicorn is just on a boat sailing away, so this could be a sign that this person is literally going to travel. This is somebody who's literally going to move. Some of you may meet this person because they've recently moved near you, or they could be maybe moving away somewhere, or just making a move, like moving somewhere maybe in the same area, just a new place, like their own place, moving into a place maybe they've gotten out of a relationship recently. A lot of different situations are actually coming through for this pile very clearly. So I definitely see them actually moving away from something. So that's the point I'm trying to make. They're moving away from something, and I see them channeling this stressful energy into something very creative for themselves with the 3 of Earth here. This card comes up for somebody who's extremely creative. So I definitely feel like this person is somebody who's very creative. They might make you something, or they might come up with like creative ways to kind of get your attention that you would not have normally expected from somebody, or that you haven't necessarily seen before. So this right now, I'm just giving you like a couple hints, a couple pointers, so that you can know who this person is that is secretly obsessing over you, who is secretly watching you from afar. I know it's not really a whole lot to say about the relationship just yet, which we're gonna get into, but I'm just right now for this pile, I'm really just focusing on dropping the telltale signs for you guys, so that you guys can know who this person is and know that they really have a thing for you. Okay, so this person is very creative. This person is somebody who, they don't half-ass things. Like, they really put their all into things, into their work, into their creations. They really put a lot of thought behind certain things, and I definitely feel like they're really tapping into that creative energy and those creative abilities when it comes to this connection, and when it comes to sort of moving away from these toxic patterns that no longer serve them. I will be right back, you guys. I forgot my microphone. Let me grab it. It's right here. I try not to, but I'm human. I forget sometimes. So now you guys should be able to hear me a little bit better. So next we have the 3 of Fire. So I definitely see them, possibly they could be a business owner, or they could be in the process of trying to start their own business, but I do see them being very successful with their creations, because this card is a card of abundance. It's a card of looking out to the future. So what this tells me about their connection with you and the way they feel about you, they definitely see a future with you. They definitely see a future with you, okay? Because we have the 3 of Fire next to the star. Both of these cards are about looking out into the future, really leveling up in life. So we have some strong Aquarian energy, like I said, and we have Leo energy as well. Leo and Aquarius. Now, I do feel like this is a relationship of duality. So if you know who I'm talking about, and you are a Leo or an Aquarius, and they are a Leo or an Aquarius, like if one of you is a Leo and one of you is an Aquarius, this is definitely going to be a relationship of duality. And I definitely feel like this resonates for somebody out there, because Leo and Aquarius, they oppose one another. Leo is very like very self-confident. You know, they really do think about themselves, and it's not even in a selfish way, because a lot of the times, I mean, they can be selfish, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the times they're actually very, very caring. They're very, very giving. They just want to see, you know, everybody happy, you know. And then Aquarius is sort of the opposite. They're really detached, you know. They need that space to themselves, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying here is that they're complementary to one another in a way where they oppose one another, sort of like, it kind of reminds me of the Libra scale, where one side is like, you know, up, one side is down, but like they're both complementary to one another is what I am saying. This kind of gives me like twin flame vibes, which we're gonna get into that in a minute once I pull these love oracle cards for you guys. But I'm definitely getting a very balanced energy. Like in the area that you lack, they sort of make up for this. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. And I also see that this person is looking out to the future, and they see you in their future. They see themselves living that life of abundance and happiness and just joy with you. Like I see a lot of that energy coming in, and it's actually really, really beautiful, you guys. Like I'm actually like excited for you guys. And this obsession, I don't want to say it's not in a healthy way, because this person could be the type of person, like they'll see you and they'll get like addicted to you. Like they'll just want you and they'll want more of you. So I'm just putting that out there. But I don't get, like, I think you would enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? I think that you would actually reciprocate those same feelings, or you may have at one point, or you will if this person has not come into your life yet. But with the star and the sun right beside each other, the sun is the Leo energy, the star is the Aquarian energy that I was referring to, and both of these cards are actually really, really, really happy cards. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person just wants to live like a really nice happily ever after with you. Like they really want to work towards something with you guys. If you guys are also very, very creative people, I do feel like the two of you might collaborate on something that is going to bring you both a lot of abundance. I feel like this relationship is going to be very, very balanced and complementary. Now it may have its ups and downs in the beginning, because like I said, this person is working through their shadow work, and there's a very high possibility that you could be working through your shadow work as well. That was a mouthful. But there's a high possibility that you could kind of be riding the same wave as them. So I do feel like, you know, you guys might have your ups and downs, as all relationships do. But, you know, this person is really gonna just pull you in. Like I'm getting a vibe of them just sort of reeling you in, you know? And you aren't going to want them to stop. So this could be a relationship where you're both just obsessed with one another, you know what I mean? And if you're an Aquarian, or if you have some strong Aquarian placements, you might sort of want to detach, or the Aquarian here might kind of want to detach while the Leo or the fire sign is just, you know, reeling you in, or it could be the other way around. It just really depends on the situation, okay? So even if you're not a Leo or an Aquarius or a Capricorn or a Libra, because those are the 4 signs that are coming up the strongest, even if you're not any of these signs, I still do pick up on that dynamic, is what I'm trying to say. So that's that on that, you guys. I'm honestly can say I'm excited for you. Like I'm really excited for you. I don't have anything negative to say aside from the fact that this person is working through their shadow stuff. They might be a little bit detached at times. They might be a little bit in their head and all over the place, but you know, that's just something that you're gonna have to deal with if this is a person that you actually want to be with, you know what I mean? So allow them to work through their stuff, you know, kind of make sure you're working through your stuff. And I definitely see this being a relationship where the two of you really, really evolve, because if you look here, it says pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. This is going to be a relationship of self-growth and evolution for sure. So the first card that we have here is not enough. And the bottom of the card says frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego issues, jealousy. So I feel like this could be something that this person has had to deal with in the past. This person very much does think about their past a lot. This could also be something that you deal with if you have an overall fear of not being enough, of not having enough, you know. And I definitely feel like this kind of has to do with this person mostly, because we have the 10 of fire here. And I feel like this, in their case, is constantly stressing about, okay, well, what if I'm not enough? If I'm not enough, then I will create in a space in my own head where I feel enough, or where I don't feel anything at all. This is the energy that I'm getting that this person is coming out of, or dealing with, and trying to balance out right here. So very, very clear, you guys. Very, very clear. This is something that this person is going to actively be working through, and something that you will definitely be able to pick up on when coming in contact with this person. Next we have snake. Okay, so this gives me the vibe that maybe this person has been cheated on, or maybe you have been cheated on, and there are some serious trust issues, looking over your shoulder, constantly feeling like there's an enemy, or this person might have a couple of enemies that are kind of watching on them, maybe preying on them, so they might kind of try to isolate themselves. Like, this is what I'm getting, you guys. Like, it sucks, but this is just something that they're working through. Okay, this snake energy, this is just something that they're working through. They've constantly, you know, been made to feel like in their previous relationships like they were not enough, they were cheated on, and this really kind of took a toll on them and their self-esteem. So I definitely feel like this is where this energy comes from. And then we have addiction. Okay, this person, I feel like they've definitely dealt with some type of addiction, and that is confirmed when we pull the devil card. There is some type of addiction going on with this person. This person could actually be dealing with an addiction. A lot of the people that you've dealt with have dealt, or that we're talking about here, have dealt with some type of addiction. It could be a drug addiction, it could be an alcohol addiction, an addiction to escaping, an addiction to this place. Because this Seven of Water energy in the reverse, this does give me like a high, like a druggy type of vibe. But, you know, don't get too freaked out, because this is just, you know, I feel like everybody at some point in their life, they deal with some form of addiction. You could be addicted to your phone. You could be addicted to sweets, to unhealthy food. You could become addicted to people. You could become addicted to relationships. You could become addicted to circumstances. So there's a wide variety of ways that addiction can kind of come through. It does not have to be an actual substance, okay? But this is what's coming up. There is an energy of addiction here surrounding this person. And maybe some of you have possibly experienced it, or have experienced loved ones dealing with addiction. And I definitely feel like this might trigger you a little bit, okay? But this is something that this person is working through. And I can tell you that because I do see something happening here with this person that sort of snaps them out of it, because we have the Lightning card, and the Lightning card kind of reminds me of the Tower card in tarot. This card is about sudden change, receiving some type of shocking news, or just a big moment happening that is going to really change your life. Okay, so I definitely feel like this person is going to go through some sort of awakening to where they're like, okay, I gotta figure this out. And this is where the Balance card comes in, where they're like, they stop and they really work to kind of figure out their lives, figure out what they feel, figure out how they can work through this and balance their feelings and balance their thoughts, you know, and create more healthy healthy non-toxic patterns for themselves. Okay, so that's something that you're going to notice. Moving on into the next few cards. So just to recap, this person, they have dealt with some difficulty in their previous relationships. They've dealt with issues where they feel like they weren't enough. They were possibly cheated on, or made to feel like a certain type of way because they had so many enemies and so many people who didn't want to see them do good. In this situation, they turn to something, whether it be drugs, whether it be a person, whatever the case may be. They turn to something that was toxic, okay, and they felt stuck, because we have codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. They might have been in relationships that were abusive and dealt with people who were like this until something suddenly happens that makes them realize that they have to change, you know, something. And you know what? It's a very, very high possibility, I just got a message from Spirit, that Tower moment could be meeting you, or could be interacting with you, or could have something to do with you, to where they feel like they really have to change. And moving into this, we have date. So this is about meeting somebody new. So for a lot of you, you might not have met this person yet. Or this person is going to ask you out on a date where you guys are really going to get to know each other. And it's also about like really getting back out there after having an experience like this and staying to yourself for so long and being in your own little world. You finally get back out there and you go on a date. Okay, that's what I'm getting, going on a date. So they're going to ask you on a date. Not only that, but I definitely see the relationship evolving, because we have the Butterfly card next. So this is somebody that, like I said, you're going to really evolve with, you're really going to grow with, and really going to spread your wings with. Now, I'm not going to lie, oftentimes this happens, and we're both not, like, both parties are not necessarily in the same state or same phase of their illusion. Oftentimes soulmates and twin flames will come together, and maybe one is more ready for the relationship than the other. Maybe one has done more work than the other, and that type of thing. And that's actually very, very common. I feel like it happens in damn near all of these types of relationships, but I really do see this relationship evolving, and I see it bringing the both of you a lot of healing, because I see this person tapping into their healing energy, and I feel like maybe somehow using their creations to serve humanity is what I'm getting. And this is what is going to bring them a lot of abundance, and also bring you abundance too, because in some way, shape, or form, I feel like you guys as people were meant to do this somehow too as well. So I feel like you guys are really going to work together. Next we have twin flames. Now this is where that Leo Aquarius energy is coming in, okay, coming in very strong. That energy is super, super interesting. Like it's a very complementary energy, because like I said, what Leo lacks, Aquarius has. And even if neither one of you are Leo or Aquarius, this is still a dynamic that I'm picking on. It could be Gemini or Sagittarius. It could be Aries and Libra. Like these are signs that oppose one another, that sort of, they oppose one another, and they complement one another, because what one sign has, the other sign, what one sign lacks, the other sign has. So it's that type of relationship, that sort of yin yang energy that I'm picking up on. I do feel like this is your twin flame, if not a twin flame, soulmate. If you don't resonate with twin flame, you don't have to, but this is definitely a relationship where the two of you were meant to evolve together and most likely serve humanity, okay? I'm definitely getting a very high vibrational energy from this, okay? And then lastly, we have abundance. Now this is where that star, that sun energy coming in. Like this is very, very happy energy. I do see the two of you actually living a life together. Now you don't have to get married, because some people don't want to get married, but I definitely see you building a life together. Like you're definitely going to build something together. So the person who is obsessed with you or is going to be obsessed with you is definitely somebody that was meant to be in your life long term. So I will say that. All right, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. That is all I have for you guys today. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below to let me know how it resonates for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings, you guys. Also, be sure to check out my handmade bracelets on Etsy. I offer free shipping anywhere in the United States. And join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community that I have created on Facebook, and like and follow my blog page on there as well. The link to everything will be available down below, you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose group number 3 with Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So, I feel very strongly with this pile that this is very much a karmic past life connection with this person who is secretly obsessed with you. So a little bit about this person. We start off the reading with the balance card in the reverse. This could be a Libra, this could be a Sagittarius. Libra Sag energy coming through strongly here. This might be somebody who is not very balanced emotionally, maybe mentally. There's a lot of stuff going on with this person. I'm getting a very, very jumbled up kind of vibe here. And it's also very conflicting as well, because we have the 5 of Fire here. This could be somebody that you might find yourself like arguing back and forth with. Like the thing about karmic relationships and like arguments, it's like they're very, very fueled. Like there's a lot of energy behind them. So you might find yourself getting into arguments with this person, or this person could just be very, very passionate about what they say and how they feel, or whatever the case may be. And they might have the tendency to get in arguments with other people. But with this 5 of Fire here, this is a very conflicting type of energy, and they may not always want to make the peace, if that makes sense. So that's definitely something that I'm getting, very, very karmic energy here. Next we have the 5 of Air, the 5 of Air, the 5 of Air, the 5 of Fire, and the 5 of Earth. So we have some 5-5-5 energies coming through here. So I do feel this relationship is going to kind of cause a lot of change, because 5 is a number of change. If you guys are constantly seeing 5-5-5, or 6-6 patterns, or 5-6-5-6 patterns, because we have a lot of that here in this reading, then this is definitely confirmation from the universe that this reading is for you. Okay, so with the 5 of Fire and the 5 of Air, I'm getting the vibe that this person may not have the best choice of words, or may not take the best course of action when they're upset about something. I'm even getting that when they're drunk. For some of you, this person might like to drink like a lot, because whenever I get the balance card in the reverse, this is somebody who might have the tendency to do things in excess and not really consider the consequences. So they might kind of, lash out a little bit. Now, they don't have to be a drinker. They really don't have to be, but the energy does resonate with what I'm picking up on. So this person might get super duper heated, or, just get mad and angry when they're drunk, or, they just might be like this on a regular basis. Also, they have that tendency to make reckless decisions, like how I was saying. They may not make the best choices, and this causes them to be in a place of lack, because we have the 5 of Earth right behind it. Like, maybe they spend a lot of their money on stuff that they know that they shouldn't have, and this causes a lot of conflict within themselves and within their lives, and this causes them to make unhealthy financial decisions and just decisions in general. So these are a couple things about this person, and I feel like you guys are probably like over it. Like, I feel like my people who chose this pile, you guys are actually very much destined for success. Like, you're destined for success and great things. And if somebody comes to you on some bullshit, you're just gonna be like, listen, I don't have time for this, okay? But this person, like, you might feel compelled to actually argue back with this person, which, you know, I've been in a few relationships that were like this, and I've had a few connections that were like this. So it's up to you how you decide to handle it. But you guys seem like really, like, y'all are boss. Like, y'all are boss as hell. Like, y'all are not going to sit around for this, is what I'm feeling. Next, we have the Page of Water. So this person could be a water sign. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy coming through. I don't know why I'm getting Scorpio moon. They could be a Scorpio moon or have some very strong Scorpio placements. But this, and also this person could be younger than you, because we have a Page card here, and for some reason I feel like this person is a little bit on the younger side, or maybe emotionally, mentally, they're on the younger side. It's just like, it's almost like they're just not on your level. Like, they're just not on your level, because you guys that chose this pile, you guys are very powerful manifestors here with what we have, the Magician card here. I'm not sure what sign this corresponds to, but I want to say Aries, because it's the first card. Well, not the first card, because then you still have the Fool. But I don't know why I get Aries vibes from this. I get fire sign vibes from you guys, or like fire placement vibes. Like, I'm getting like Aries, Sag, Leo energy coming through. I feel like you guys just don't care. Like, you guys seem very, very carefree and just fun, and you just want to enjoy yourself. So with the Magician and the 4 of Fire, I feel like you guys might be focused on really manifesting a happy home for yourself, or really manifesting a life where you feel peaceful, abundant, joyous, and maybe that you might feel like sometimes this person kind of holds you back, or you might feel like this person just doesn't fit into the picture. You know what I'm saying? You still might have a lot of passion for this person, because I am getting passion, especially with this card here. I am getting passion between you and this person, and I do get past life energy from this, because we have the 6 of Water, which is either about a childhood connection, like a connection from childhood, or a connection from a past life, which I think this is definitely a past life connection. So I definitely feel like there's a lot of passion here. Like, you guys were definitely meant to be in each other's lives one way or another. Whether you guys end up together in the long term or not is completely up to you, for real. But I do get a vibe that maybe you're going to end up moving away from the situation because it's not something that you want. But this is the person who is secretly obsessed with you, that will watch you from afar for sure. And like with the 6 of Water and the 6 of Fire, like, I feel like this person, they see you being successful. Like, I feel like you guys are really, really successful people. You have no issue working towards the things that you want. Like, this is no problem for you guys at all. Like, at all. And I definitely see good things coming your way. Maybe you get that house that you wanted, or that new place that you wanted. Maybe you get a new car. Maybe you get a new job. And I feel like this just sort of reels this person in, like, oh my gosh, he or she has their own. Like, I want a piece of that, you know? Like, I'm definitely getting some of that. But you're just kind of like, you know what? I need to focus. I need to do my own thing. Like, that's what I'm kind of getting for this pile. And then we have the 9 of Earth. So I definitely see you guys really being successful, just kind of enjoying your life and just enjoying yourself. And I feel like the more you ignore this person, the more it pulls them in, like, the more they want you. For some of you, this could even be like an ex. This could be somebody that you have some type of history with. This could be somebody that you have talked to in the past. But for the vast majority of you, I feel like you already know this person. Like, you already know who I'm talking about. Y'all already know what it is. Okay, I'm definitely getting that. But now we're going to get into the love oracle cards. So to be honest with you, this is like my juiciest pile. Like, I gotta say, y'all, the two of y'all are written in the Akashic records, okay? Like, y'all, there is some serious past life energy here, because we start off with these love oracle cards with the karmic relationships. We have this card being about triggers, like a relationship where the both of you sort of trigger one another. So I definitely feel like you trigger the hell out of this person by just being great, being yourself, being awesome, being successful, working on you. And I feel like this person might trigger you because maybe they're a little bit explosive, maybe they're a little bit unstable, and it's just, you ain't with it, you know? So you try to pull away and they pull you back in, that type of thing. And then we have the Runner and the Chaser. Both of these cards came out. So I definitely feel like somebody's trying to run away or pull away from this connection. And I feel, for some reason, I feel like it's you guys. Like, I actually feel like this is you guys. And then we have the chaser. So this, like, this, I feel like this is this person sort of chasing you, like obsessed with you, watching you, wanting to know what you're doing, like, all the time, you know? And it may not be the healthiest situation, but this is about really mirroring one another, because we have the mirror card here. Like, definitely mirroring one another. And this sort of goes hand in hand with the karmic relationship cards. Karmic relationships will really, and so will twin flame relationships, any type of soulmate relationship. Two parties will mirror one another in some way. But y'all really mirror one another. Like, y'all really mirror the shadow aspects within one another. And at the same time, it's like there's so much chemistry and so much passion between you guys, because we have this card right here, the passion card, and there's like a lot of passionate energy between the two of you. Like, y'all share a lot of that, and y'all are very attracted to each other, especially on a physical level. Like, this is like an attraction, like this is like fatal attraction like no other. We have ascending and dragonfly. So overall, this connection here is supposed to teach you to evolve within yourself. It's like you're transcending these shadow aspects of yourself so that you can grow into a better person. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is gonna happen quicker for you than it does for them. But with the dragonfly, you're being encouraged to kind of be lighthearted about it, sort of adapt to the changes that come your way. Don't try to push anything, don't try to force anything, don't try to control anything. And if they try to do that with you, then make sure you just set strong boundaries. Know when to back away when it's appropriate to do so. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you know a situation's unhealthy and you feel like your power is being taken from you in any way, shape, or form, I'm never going to encourage you to stay in a situation like that, because looking at this bottom row of cards here, you have all this unlimited potential and you are still working on trying to figure out how to unlock that. This person seems like a bit of a slower person to evolve, especially if this is a man or like a masculine. It's going to take them a little bit longer to evolve. And if it's not a masculine, I feel like it's a girl who's very, very masculine. But for the vast majority of you, we're talking about men here. Damn near like over 90% of the people who watch my video are actually women. And I feel like y'all are, you know, getting insight over men. But there's some men who are getting insight over women, and I feel like maybe some women who are getting insight over women, or vice versa. It doesn't matter, masculine or feminine, but what I'm definitely getting here is that the masculine in this connection is definitely taking a longer time to evolve than the feminine, and the feminine's like, listen, I'm ready to step onto my boss and my boss bitch energy and really just pull myself through this, you know, and really become successful. Like, I definitely feel like the feminine in this connection is the breadwinner. Like, if she ain't rich, she has a lot of potential, okay? And for some of you, for a very select few of you, you guys might have been with this person or kind of rock with this person through some financial turmoil. Like, this is for a small percentage of you. You might have rocked with this person through some financial turmoil, and they may have tried to hold this against you in some way, shape, or form when you kind of leveled up and you started to get things on your own and you didn't really need anything from anybody. That's just for a small percentage of you, you know, but that is an energy that is kind of popping up in the mix as well. Next, we have Cupid's arrow. So this is about, if you guys have not met this person yet, this is a sign in the cards that this person is coming. Like, this person is like, you know, coming through. Also, to have faith that, you know, love is coming, that you are worthy and you are deserving of love, whether it be from this person or whether it be through somebody else. Because if this is not the person that you actually want to be with in your life, so for a lot of you, you don't want to be with this person, realize and understand that you have the power to manifest whatever the hell you want, whatever kind of relationship you want, whatever kind of person you want. It's really up to you. So you have to have faith in yourself and have faith in the universe that you are deserving of love. Regardless of who you get it from, you need to learn that you have to love yourself first. You know, get yourself back out there if that's something that you want to do. If you don't feel like being stuck in this situation no more, you don't want to keep on being tied to this relationship no more, if you're ready to close out this chapter in the Akashic records, you do that shit. Nobody's going to sit up here and tell you that you can't, okay? So, you know, it's really up to you. Next, we have seduction and we have kisses. So this is just like goes to show like the insane, passionate chemistry and attraction that y'all have for one another. There is definitely love here, because this kissing card is all about unconditional love, okay? Really having that unconditional love for somebody. And I definitely feel like there is unconditional love in this connection. But for some of you, you might feel like, well, I have to learn how to love this person from afar, because I know what I want, I know what I need, and I know that I need to go after something that's healthier for me. So don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you, to cut this person off. I'm just kind of highlighting this is the person who's obsessed with you, and this is the dynamic that I see between you. It's nothing more, it's nothing less. What you decide to do is, like I said, ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do. What you decide to do is on you, and I would always recommend that you make the decision within yourself that you know would be best for you. So if you feel like you want to continue this relationship and you really want to evolve and heal from this relationship and level up in this relationship, then by all means go ahead. But if you're in a place where you're ready to move on, you want something new, and you know this is not the person that you want to be with for the rest of your life, then move away from this situation. You know what I'm saying? All relationships are going to have some forms of toxicities. We're all going to have to deal with somebody's shadow aspect of themselves in one way or another. So it's really not much we can really do about that, except for focus on healing and evolving. And it's up to you how you want to do that. So that's all I have for you guys. I sincerely hope that you enjoyed your reading. If you have not already, be sure to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community that I have created on Facebook. If you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube, like and follow my blog page on there as well. And check out all of my pretty handmade bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I offer free shipping anywhere in the United States, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well, so be sure to check that out. The link to everything will be available down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose group number 4 with Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? So one thing that I will say about the person who is obsessed with you, I definitely feel like they are very kind people, but they deal with a lot of anxiety and a lot of mental health issues. So we start off with the 5 of Fire and the 9 of Air. So the 5 of Fire is a card of conflict. And in this situation, I do feel like this card is in regards to internal conflict. I feel like this person has a lot of anxiety within themselves. They also might have a lot of anxiety surrounding approaching you. So you may not necessarily know who this person is right away, but this person deals with a lot of conflict within themselves, and they may be dealing with some external conflict as well, like with the people that they're surrounded by. But with the 9 of Air being followed by it, I definitely feel like this person just deals with a lot of internal conflict, definitely very, very internal. So we have the moon next to the 9 of Air as well. So this person spends a lot of time in their head. This person also could be a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, or just have some strong Piscean energy in their chart, whatever the case may be. But I definitely feel like this person spends a lot of time in their head, definitely a lot of time in their head, and they're fearful, because I feel like this person has some very, very strong psychic abilities, and it might freak them out sometimes. Some of us can relate, some of us can't, but this is definitely something I see. This person might have the tendency to kind of psych themselves out a lot, and sort of worry about the future. But the only thing is, it's crazy because this person is a genuinely good person. So it's not like they're just out here recklessly creating bad karma for themselves. Like, this person is a good person, and they just sometimes fail to realize that the universe really does have their back, because they're sweet. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute, but this is just a really good person that just has a very troubled past. That's all that this is. But with the 6 of Air, I do see them doing something about their anxiety. I don't see them actually sitting in it and dwelling in it. So I definitely see them moving away from whatever it is that could be the source of this anxiety, or whatever it is that could be causing this anxiety, so that they can heal. Okay? And I do feel like, this could be what is giving them so much anxiety. Okay? This person obsessing over you, I feel like maybe you'll know it's them because they had to move away from something recently. Maybe they moved closer to you, or maybe they just went through a move. Maybe they just went through some sort of separation or some breakup. The 6 of Air is about moving away from something. So it doesn't necessarily always have to be physically moving away from something, but it's definitely a card of moving away from something and things finally looking up, things finally kind of turning for the better. So this is a really, really good sign. So I definitely feel like this person is in a place in their life where they're evolving, like they're finally evolving. And next we have the 7 of Earth. So the universe really does have this person's back. They really, really do. And I feel like it's because this person is so giving. They give so freely. Even if it means that their cup isn't going to be all the way full, they still are willing to give. Like with the Four of Earth, we have the Four of Earth and the Six of Earth. And this energy that I'm picking up on is that this person would literally give the shirt off of their back for somebody they care about. And I do feel like you're one of those people. This person would literally give you the shirt off of their back, even if it meant that they had no clothes at all, or they had no shirts to wear, or whatever the case may be. They will literally give you anything and everything that you need, because we have the Six of Earth here, and this is about somebody who's giving to somebody, giving time, giving energy, giving money, giving whatever the other person really needs. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with this, but the only thing that is an issue here is that people may not always reciprocate this in return to this person. And I feel like this could be what leads them to so much hurt and so much anxiety and so much worries and so much internal conflict, because it's like they're willing to give so much, but it's like they never really get anything in return. And I definitely kind of relate to this person. Like I feel them. I really do feel them. Like this person is just really giving and really caring and loving, and they're honest. I mean, they might be the type of person to sort of run away from intimacy, but it's only because they've given so much to people in the past, like so much. They've literally given so much of themselves, and they literally got nothing back. Like it's really, really sad. I feel like this person has dealt with a lot of energy vampires in their past, and it kind of sucks. But this person is just really spending some time to work on themselves. We have the Balance card here. So this could be Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, and we have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces coming through. Strong Pisces energy is coming through. I do feel like maybe somebody here could be a Pisces moon. But with the Balance card, I'm definitely getting that this person is really trying their hardest to balance out their emotions and also do right by themselves, you know, in the process. It's like I feel like with the Four of Earth, maybe they don't approach you because they're worried about not being enough for you. So some of you may already know who this person is. This person may have kind of given you subtle hints that they like you, or they may have tried to hide it but were super duper obvious with it, and so you just know that they have a thing for you. But I definitely feel like this person really, really, like, they're not super flamboyant about it, because there's a fear. They have a fear of not being enough. Like, they have a fear of not being what you want. They've had so many experiences where maybe someone turned their back on them, someone they cared about really turned their back on them, and pretty much treated them like everything that they were willing to give was like nothing, you know. Like, they've had these type of experiences, and like they still grow and they still heal and they still evolve from it, and they've been hurt a lot, but they try not to take things to the heart, and they're still so giving and so caring and so loving. Like, this is something that you're going to notice when it comes to the person who is like obsessed with you. Like, they really, really like you. This person will watch your social media. Like, I'm definitely getting that they'll watch your social media, but it's not even in a mean way. Like, they just want to see what you're up to. They want to make sure that you're good, that you're okay. Keep in mind, these readings are timeless, so this person you may not know who this person is yet, but when you watch this reading and keep all this information in mind, when this person does come around, you'll kind of know intuitively who they are based on the information that I'm giving you. And also keep in mind that it is general, so not everything may be spot on, but this is just the overall vibe that I'm picking up, which is normally pretty accurate for a lot of people. So next we have the Six of Fire. So I do feel like this person and the Six of Earth. Six of Fire, Six of Earth. These two cards are standing out to me. So I definitely feel like this person, they are so giving that they naturally attract opportunities towards them. And this could also be something they worry about when it comes to, like, you know, their future and what direction they're going in. They're very, very giving. And I feel like because of this, they kind of naturally attract really good opportunities, really good news. They're lucky. Like, I get a lot of luck surrounding this person. And some people don't believe in luck, but I just get good karma. Like, good karma comes this person's way. And then we have the Lovers and the Queen of Water. So this just sort of tells me that this might be a very passionate relationship. You may reciprocate the same feelings towards this person. You may. Some of you may not, but I feel like the vast majority of you will kind of feel the same way. I'm getting a lot of passion here, like a lot of physical intimacy. with the Lovers card, and I definitely feel like y'all might actually end up together in some way, shape, or form. And with the Queen of Water, like, this person is so loving, this person is so kind, they will listen to you. If you have issues in relationships where maybe you feel like you're not being listened to, this person will really listen to you. They'll listen to you, they'll talk to you, and I do see the relationship between the two of you really building once you kind of come to terms with the fact that this is the person that really likes you, you know. And I feel like, even though this is a who is secretly obsessed with you kind of video, like, this person, they don't want anything unhealthy, because they've experienced some pretty unhealthy dynamics in relationships. So it's not even like they like you in like a way that is just unhealthy or toxic, or they're obsessed with you in a way that's unhealthy or toxic. Like, they will accept any boundaries that you put in place with them. Like, they're fine with that. As long as you're open, upfront, and honest about it, and you communicate with them, then there's no issues here. Like, and I feel like that's something that you both will kind of respect about each other. So next we're going to get into the love oracle cards, you guys. So the first card we have is the Golden Mirror. Okay, this is like a relationship dynamic in which one person is a narcissist and the other person is like an empath. So like, this person I feel like is very empathic because of the Queen of Water energy I picked up on. So they've been in a lot of relationships where people have taken advantage of this really nice, giving, you know, demeanor. And I feel like this has left them feeling like, okay, well, what if I'm not enough? Like, what if I'm not doing isn't enough? What if they don't even, you know, I really do understand where this person is coming from, because I hate to say it, but I will be the one to take accountability and say that I do resonate with this dynamic for sure. But with the Golden Mirror, it's like this, they've been in a lot of relationships and had a lot of connections that were one-sided. So there could be this overall fear of not being enough in terms of relationships. And for this, and because of this, it's like they have a tendency to overgive. Like, they overgive, they give so much and they don't stop. Like, they might love bomb, you know, and just aggressively throw their love at people. And I feel like they're not going to want to do this with you. They're not going to want these same patterns. They don't want to be stuck in these same patterns. They just don't. And I feel like they're not going to. We have the Healing Heart. So I definitely feel like this person is in a place in their life where they're really trying to heal from these patterns, these patterns of the past. They're really trying to heal. They're trying to evolve from them. And it's just like untying yourself, freeing yourself from a toxic relationship, freeing yourself from something that was weighing you down. And with the Six of Air here, this could be what they were moving away from a toxic relationship that was only weighing them down and preventing them from being in a better place, being in a place that they, you know, want to be in. We have the Snake. So they may have been in a situation where they have a lot of enemies, and I am getting an energy of enemies here because we have the Five of Fire, and the Five of Fire is all about enemies, feeling like you have to compete with somebody, and this Snake card is all about competition. So maybe they were made to feel like they had to compete with somebody else in terms of relationships, and it's simple. It could even be like sibling wise, like they had to compete with other people, but this could be somebody who has dealt with a lot of enemies, like a lot. You know, they've dealt with some enemies. They've dealt with some people who didn't want to see them do good. And a lot of them also have been in relationships and situations with people who have cheated on them and basically made them feel like an option, which is what caused them to feel like maybe they weren't enough, you know? And it's crazy because you see this person has gone through all of this shit and they're still such a good person. They'd still give you the shirt off their back. So this person is really real. This person is really genuine, like, for real. Next, we have the Runner. So this person could be afraid of intimacy. You can notice these things subtly when you're talking to them and maybe they look away or they try to tune out or they try not to be fully there because they don't want you to see them for, I guess, maybe who they are, what they represent. This person, I feel like, is afraid of judgment. They are very afraid of judgment and they won't fully show themselves. So if you notice this dynamic in them, then this is a clear sign that this is the person that is secretly obsessed with you, you know? They may not want you to see them for real. And I don't see you actually chasing this person. Like, I don't think I pulled the chaser card for this I didn't pull the chaser card, but this person will run from intimacy, or maybe you could be the person that runs from intimacy. But for the vast majority of you, I definitely feel like this person is the one that's afraid of intimacy, especially because they've been in so many codependent relationships. When you meet them or when they come into your life, they're still going to be very much in a very vulnerable position, and they don't want you to fully see that about themselves. They don't want to share that part of themselves with you because it's like, it's hard for them, you know, based on the experiences that they've had. It's hard for them. Next we have not today. So this is like pretty much kind of the same energy as the runner card, but you see how this person has the phone and they're like, they got their phone like way over here. They're trying to avoid a certain conversation. They're trying to avoid talking about their feelings and really getting into it and getting, you know, and I feel like maybe some of you might have some Scorpio energy, because there is some water energy. Some of you guys might have some Scorpio energy, and have no issue being very, very transparent and like showing your intensity and expressing the intensity of your feelings. And this could possibly scare this person off. This could trigger this person, because I do see quite a few triggers in this relationship, being that the cover card is mirror. Who or what is triggering you. Normally I always find a way to figure out how this card ties into the rest of the reading, but that is the overall vibe here. The two of you may mirror each other. You may mirror that side of them that you may mirror that part of them that is afraid of intensity and being completely vulnerable, because maybe you guys aren't afraid to express your intensity. Maybe you have no issue being vulnerable in terms of expressing your feelings. Some of you might, but I feel like a lot of you may have evolved in this area. And then you have the others of you who like, or this person may mirror that part of you that kind of wants to run away from a situation, or maybe doesn't want to face certain things. It varies for a lot of you, but in some way, shape, or form, y'all are mirroring one another. And this person does seem like the type of person that might kind of feel this and be like, oh shit, like, you know, and they might try to kind of run away from the situation. Because we have cassette, and this is about somebody who is constantly replaying events in their head, constantly replaying their past in their head, constantly stuck, constantly like, it's like replaying something over and over and over again, and kind of transcending outdated patterns that they have experienced that they kind of want to break free from. Now, don't get me wrong, this person is very much capable of evolution. This person has no issue evolving to their best self at all, like none at all. This person is good in this area. They have no issue doing right by themselves. But I'm saying this is just something that they're actively working through. So you should keep that in mind, you know, with this person in your life. Because of this tendency to constantly replay the past, this could lead to some separation here. But even through any separations that y'all may experience within this connection, however this connection ends up going, this person will miss you. This person will still think about their future with you, because I do feel like this person wants happiness and success and like an abundant and fruitful life with you. They want to give you time. They want to give you energy. They want to give you attention. But at the same time, with this runner card, the runner is what causes the separation. Part of what causes the separation. Obviously, there's other reasons depending on, you know, the situation, but the runner card, this can cause some separation between two people. So I'm definitely getting a lot of that. Next we have palm tree. Okay, so I definitely see, especially with the 6 of earth and the 6 of fire, this person wants stability. They want happiness with you. They also want stability within themselves, hence the balance and the justice card. Both of these cards remind me of Libra, but I know the balance card is actually like a Sagittarius energy, but I always confuse it with Libra energy. But I'm getting here that this person, they are trying to balance out their life. They want happiness. They want stability. They want growth. They want to be in a better place, and they want to be in that better place with you. Especially because the card that comes after this one is the I like you card. So this person really does have a thing for you. This person really does have very strong feelings for you. You know, this person really does want something new with you, you know, and this person, I feel like they might flirt with you very, very subtly, you know, when they finally build up the courage to really kind of show who they are. They might really kind of flirt with you, build up some courage with you. They might ask you out on a date. That came through very clearly. Like, they might ask you out on a date. They might, you know, try to take you out sometime, or try to be very subtle with it. You like, you know, oh, you know, I want to try this drink at Starbucks. Like, maybe we should try this. Or, you know, I heard about this movie. Like, maybe we should go see this movie. Like, I feel like they're going to be really friendly about it, you know, just to test the waters and see, you know, if you would actually be interested. And for the vast majority of you, I do feel like you would be interested. I definitely feel like after that first night, after that first date, it's like, this is going to be a thing now, you know. And with the heart with the key, this is a card about really welcoming love, feeling like you finally met the one, and just everything working out. Basically everything working out. Like, this person wants that happiness and that abundance and that stability with you, but you do have to be patient with them and let them do their shadow work while you focus on doing yours in order for this to actually work. Okay, but overall, I can tell you that this person is really just trying to survive. They're doing the best that they can despite their experiences. They don't let anything get them down. I mean, they may be down for a second or a few days or a short period of time, but they never, ever let anything stop them from really going after what they want. I mean, they may go through a phase, like I said, with the separation card. They may go through a phase where they kind of have to separate themselves, but it's not like they're just separating themselves so that they can be on bullshit for no reason. Like, they will actually separate themselves to do right by themselves, to balance themselves out, to figure out what it is that they feel, you know, and so that they can move on to realizing what it is that makes them happy. Okay, this is something that is very much worth honoring in a person. This person they will be kind to you no matter what. They will not turn their back on you. Like, as long as you're kind to them and you're patient with them, this person will really give you the world. Okay, this person that is secretly obsessed with you. And even in separation, this person will secretly watch you from afar. Like, they will watch you. I keep on dropping this card. They will watch you. Like, they will really, like, they'll really watch you, and they'll really, you know, they want to know what you're doing. They want to see what's up, you know. But the difference between this pile and all the other piles is that this person, it's like they are obsessed with you, but they don't get stuck in that obsessive energy. Like, it's not even in an unhealthy way. They feel this way because they really, really like you. And I feel like eventually there's going to be a lot of love here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to let me know how it resonates down below. Be sure to leave this video a huge like and subscribe to my channel for future readings. Also, if you have not already, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I have created. If you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube, like and follow my blog page on there as well. The link to everything will be available down below. And also check out all of my handmade bracelets on Etsy, you guys. I offer free shipping anywhere in the US, and all of my bracelets do come in an assortment of sizes as well. So be sure to check that out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.